still going to build off of that win yesterday that I had. It was a good game. I scored, what, 4 runs, or no, 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Extended the lead from 3-2 to 6-2, and then held on from there. Porcel got his first win in the season. I can't recall his name. I'll see it when I go back to the bullpen again. But he got his first save. All in all, it was a very good night for the Red Sox in my franchise mode. But it's still a long way to go. I've only played, what, 10 games? Oh, 14 games. I'm 7-7. Okay, what do we get for... Okay, that's fabulous. Why do I care about that? Alright. Play next game. Play full game. Let's do this. Uniform, Shelby Park. Nathan Eovaldi. Away we go. This is game 2 of a 4-game set. They have not come out the gate well. 20-2 in one game they lost. I do recall hearing that in the background score thing, between games.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Baltimore entered having lost 14 in a row. They'll try to stave off number 15 right after this. Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Baltimore, the second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Now at the plate, number 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles into the box now. Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Here's the first
The
pitch to him.
Andrew.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Block isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth. Not shortstop. Xander.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And another foul ball. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across the score.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. Weekly hit to third. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Settle for just the one. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit high and deep to right center. Owings sprinting after it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Nice.
Ready now, Anthony Santander. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And here's Renato Nunez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over the first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Owings is off of first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Mancini makes the catch, and that'll retire the sub. Standing in, DJ Stewart. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center.
Shit.
This will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Frozen.
Oh, God damn it.
Final out of the inning. Red Sox.
Fuck.
Stepping in, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Richie, don't call me Ricky Ray.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Ball 4.
Jesus Christ. Oy vey.
Digging in, Mark Trumbo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I'm set with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Oh shit, that was last time.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Lofted in the air toward right center. After to Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
I didn't take a single pitch. I just figured it's funny anyway.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Friggin' change-ups.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Ball 2.
All right. Come at me, bro.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Go ahead and run.
Here's Chris Owings now, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's fouled away. Vasquez on third with 2 out. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Right.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out win.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Well, with left fielders on it, and that retires the side.
Right at the freaking wall, damn.
A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Welcome back. Heidi Watkey standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The center fielder, number 35.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding in, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Here's the second.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. The throw into second.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Santander. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it changes in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He's got to be freaking guessing now.
Hit on the ground to third. One there to Trumbo, who's got it for the double play.
Shit. Okay, well, still a chance to get another across the Red Sox.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Man,
right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Well, I got
so
2
2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 1.
That's all I've really wanted out of a baseball game.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Grounded up the first baseline. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hard liner to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in to try it again, number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Takes this the other way to right, and this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one. It was a ground down victim last time. And now pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Smith going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Chris Owings. Look at him. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Mancini. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hit.
Baltimore, the first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One 0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mark Trumbo is retired to kick off the inning.
Anthony Santander.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bogarts backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the number 55 gets the call from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 55.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Oh, God.
And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up.
Popped it up. Yeah.
Number 1 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Bogarts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mancini ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Not in time as he's across with the run.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Christian Vasquez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Yeah, looking for a batter first.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Smith Jr. He'll try.
Lefty, so.
Number 35. Dwight Smith.
Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Red Sox. Number 63.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Michael Givens is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Michael Givens.
Striding into the box, Chris Owings. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter number 50, second baseman Justin.
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna come out with the Miami Heat with. Check this thing on electric.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Waved at and missed
God,
for the third
damn
out.
it.
Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Okay.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
VR on at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark
Hector Velasquez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jesus.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Owings is there. 2 down. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Two men are on with two men out. That misses 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Still even at 2-2. Ground ball left side. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-1 the final tally today. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Nate Eovaldi gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Ty Blach was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all.
Oh. Back over 500 finally again. Jesus Christ. Thanks to the shitty Baltimore Orioles. I gotta keep that in mind that this is a freaking shitty team with Linus here. That doesn't matter, it's not safe. I gotta go through here. 3.5 back of the Yankees. Okay, time to go. Time to call it quits. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and have a great day.